Hi everyone, I'm Katie and I'm just a hippie kindness rocker that likes sharing my tutorials with anyone that might need some help. Peace, y'all. Hello my friends, I am back on the first day of fall with a new video of a pumpkin. So this is kind of going to be a mixed media pumpkin, and I'm starting out with a very simple drawing of a pumpkin. And I have spiced pumpkin, bright orange, scarlet, saffron yellow is what I'm starting off with. And I am just going back and forth and adding different colors onto this pumpkin to add some dimension. I started out with just the spiced pumpkin, and then I started adding in the other colors. Now I'm trying to make like a little bit lighter orange, so I brought out the white in the Americana decoart. Now I pulled out festive green to make the stem and some leaves. I am using a 2x2 santorini that I got from Santorini Stones by Shelley, and I love these little rocks. I didn't like doing small paintings at first, but I've gotten to where I really love them. So I'm going to start, this is the beginning of a series of small rocks. So I'm super excited. So I'm going in and working on the stem. I'm going to add some abstract leaves. This is all going to kind of be abstract. Now the leaves are going to look kind of all blended together at first, but I'm putting sunflowers in front of them, so they don't have to really be these perfect leaves. So I'm just kind of, you're going to see just the tops kind of peeking out, so I'm just kind of putting that there as a base. And I'm sorry I'm going off camera. I've got to get better at not being off camera like that. I'm used to having a big, huge rock sitting there, so using these smaller ones has been challenging. So I took burnt umber and I made the little circles for the centers of the sunflowers. And I'm also redefining the lines in the pumpkin. And then I'm going to take some bright orange and kind of go over the top of it so that it wasn't so bright and it blends in a little bit and gives it some great dimension. So now I'm going to start the sunflowers off screen. And what I'm doing is I'm dipping my brush into the saffron yellow and then just dotting into the bright yellow to give it different colors. Now this is going to take like 2 or 3 coats, so I'm going to put the first coat on and then pause the video and come back. When you see me come back, I've already put all the coats that it needed. So I let each coat dry before I go and add more color. And I'm gonna just go back and be doing different colors. Now that's where I came back. I have all the colors down that I want. Now I'm gonna be adding in some different colors just for some dimension. And I made like a light peachy color that I'm just gonna brush in here and there. Now I'm taking the burnt umber and just kind of defining a line between some of the leaves, or the petals, I'm sorry. Now I'm taking scarlet and just doing some little dots for color around the center. That is createx airbrush paint. I like using the black for little fine work. So I'm putting some little dots in the centers. And then I'm going to take the green, the festive green, and blend a little black with it and just make the ends of those leaves a little bit darker. Now I'm going to do nail foil because you know I'm mixed media and I like to throw in a wrench. So I'm using Burano nail glue, and it's my favorite glue by far right now. Then I'm using a little LED flashlight that has 12 lights in it, and I went ahead and ran it for a few seconds off camera so you didn't have to sit and wait. Now I'm applying the foil on top. And I have 2 pieces of foil together because it wasn't quite wide enough to fit over the whole rock. So you want to make sure that you press, and pull up slowly so you get all the little pieces. But this foil is pretty cool and I didn't have too much trouble with it, so it worked pretty well. So after you get your foil on, you have to go back through and do some finishing touches. So I'm going to reline the pumpkin, I'm going to reline the leaves and the petals, and I'm going to go in and put some curly cues. So this is the time that you're going to want to just do all your finishing touches. I fought with the stem on this pumpkin all through the time I was painting it, and I never could get it exactly where I wanted it, but eventually I just quit and said that stem is done. Sometimes you just have something that you work and work and work at, and it never gets to where you want it to get, but in the end I was happy with it. So I'm doing the little curly cues and touching up the sunflower petals, and I'm about to wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a cute little 2x2 rock, super quick. You can get it done in 30 minutes or so, which is about what I took to do it, and just have some fun and make you some gifts or some rocks to pass out for kindness. So thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all have an absolutely great day, and I will see y'all soon with another small rock tutorial. Thanks.